Hello. Uh, mic test. Mic test. Okay, yeah, that works. Right, I'm gonna continue, the Rimworld run from, the recent streams. It's been a little bit since I last streamed. I've been struggling to pick good times to sleep that I can actually, like, stream around. So I'm gonna try and stream for a decent amount of time today, and also tomorrow as well. Right, we have... Oh yeah, uh, that's definitely gonna be an issue. I had forgotten about that. If when the intense pain wears off, we should be okay. Table thing is an issue, which I do want to resolve today, if possible. Um, I need to quickly move my streaming setup about quick. There we go. Damn, she's so slow. It's probably the scanning sickness mostly, though. But we have some, medium tier mechanoids now, like a decent amount of them. We have a Cypher, and I'm pretty sure we had one more. Not, including the tunnel. I'll have a look. Here. Oh, it's not ready yet. 12 hours. And then we'll have a Cyclops as well, and those are great in close quarters. Right, we are out of food. Sorry. Yeah. My nose has been really itchy today. Like, inside my nose. And I don't know why. Yeah, anyway, we'll hunt the donkey to the south and then the rabbit. And then we might manually hunt a couple of the Thrombos and the bear to the north. Oh, hello, Blue Gems. It's been a little bit. I've been, struggling, to find a good time to stream around sleeping, because otherwise I just won't sleep. Are you doing alright? I was wondering where you went. Also, yeah, I'm okay. My voice went yesterday. It's getting better now, though. Yeah. Just, trying to eat properly now, so that I don't feel tired all the time. I did, quite a lot of drawing today as well. I drew for, like, I think 4 hours. Alright, how much Devil Strand do we have? Nearly 650, and then that Devil Strand is almost ready. And the rice is also ready, so food may start being sorted out. YouTube UI has changed. How dare. Also, yeah, I haven't been eating well. Too obsessed making my game. Oh yeah, you're making a second one. Are you trying to make the new one bigger than the old one? Making a third one. You have 2 games out already? What type of game are they? Also, the first one is a clicker, the second is a maze game with enemies and crafting survival. The new one I'm working on is a story/bullet hell type. Okay, that definitely sounds interesting. That's a lot of, like, different genres as well. When you said 3, I thought you'd, been, like, working on, like, a story across, like, a trilogy of games or something. Right, Arison is still working on these guns. And she has quite a lot left to go. Who is our next best crafter? Beard. I don't necessarily trust him to make armor. I'll have him make parkas for now. And then we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna change the build type though, so that we're always manufacturing them. This is the wrong type. I need 2 of those, and then I need 2 of these at all times, and then these can be turned back on. And then hopefully we'll start discarding old clothes that we don't need. And we'll get proper clothes manufacturing set up. Legendary. Okay, we need that equipped on someone immediately. 18, 23 range. And the accuracy in close quarters is practically perfect. Good man. Congratulations. Yeah, I've been trying to branch out so I can learn Unity fully. My Unity license glitched out today and said it expired, and I died inside. Just a bug, had to reinstall. That was very lucky. I get scared myself with that. When I got my new computer, I was worried that I wouldn't be able to convert my license for Clip Studio. But luckily, I was able to. Beggar. 700 silver, we can spare them that. It'll help bring the wealth down a bit as well. Do you do all the art for your games yourself? Yeah, literally said I couldn't do anything anymore, like, everything was locked out. So scary. Only my first game is able to be bought since it's way out of early access, and yeah, I do all the arts. Oh, so the second one isn't actually, like, ready for sale yet. If that is the case, it's kind of insane that you're going for a third game already before the second one's like ready to release. If you're doing all the art yourself, though, you'll be getting a ton of practice, which is good. I imagine you have to make a ridiculous amount of art just for one game, so if you're doing 3, that's like a stupid amount of art. Especially if it's colored, it takes me like 4 to 6 hours to do one like character and render them. And not to a great degree either, because I only just started doing coloring and rendering. Another mech cluster. Right on the muffaloes that I wanted to grab. Okay, we might struggle here. Yeah, the second one is kind of massive in scope. I do the music too, which has been fun to learn. I can give you a free copy of my third game soon. It's already fun. I feel you would enjoy it. I can. Sure, I don't mind, but don't you need the revenue? No, I'm not making anything on my games at the moment. Well, only something it's £80 at the moment. I mean, that's probably most of what the Unity license is costing you. Unless it's more expensive than I think it is. I need to get some crops down quick. Oh, you gone there. I only get sales when a new update drops. Unity license is free, thank God. You need to make over 200k a year, then it's 2.5k a year for the license. What? And like, you still get the same, like, you can still do the same stuff with the license, or is it an upgraded license? Kind of seems pointless if you can have it for free and then once you earn a certain amount they paywall it. Yeah, XD, it's the same, they just take a percentage they can sue you. That sucks. I was interested in making a game, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now that I know that's a thing. God, man, that... I feel it's so pointless. It's basically 1.3% though, so it's not too bad. Yeah, but the fact that they don't do it from the start and they only do it once you hit a certain amount, like, and then they can take away the thing you've been using for ages, it kind of sucks. Like, it seems kind of roundabout to me. Boom loops. That door needs to be locked. Oh, there's an absolute ton of them. Okay, everyone inside, and then hopefully they go for the mechanoids. No! The door. God damn it. Harrison, head down here. The cipher might just be fast enough. It didn't get the first one. Okay. This is gonna suck. Oh, I got some of them. Harrison, if you go with them. And then everyone get in here and put these out, please. Right. There's still more of them. Okay, well, everyone else can be released. This should be enough to handle the boomer loops. The ciphers are so good as expendable melee troops, and they can take a decent beating as well. I know Arlemo, already to free software up to that point. Your base has come a long way. It's fun seeing it grow even if I'm not completely aware of what's going on half the time. Yeah, it's getting there. I've been kind of slow about it though. Like, by this point it should probably be like twice as big. And I've only actually started like one of the DLCs. And there's like 5 of them. I need to increase the speed at which I'm doing things. Oh, I need to have Harrison auto repair the new mechanoids. And then I also need to assign the Scyther and the Cyclops to my military group. You just need to find the Cyclops is the only issue. Oh, apparently I didn't make a Cyclops, I made a second Scyther. Well, that works. That'll, make melee combat a lot easier. Now I just need to make sure we have a good amount of weapons made on time. I might even stop the SMGs and get the assault rifles worked on, because this mortar is ready within a day, and I don't know if it's gonna immediately start attacking us or not. Do you think Devil will join? Oh, Devil, sir. He might, later on. He's been here for, like, the last 4 or 5 streams. Although it has been, a good few days now since I last streamed, so you might not see the notification. I'd actually say it's neck and neck, because, he's usually here longer, just because you go to bed earlier, I think. You're definitely winning for, early bird. Why are you working on that? That's supposed to be Beard's job. Get on those assault rifles. I can't even make mortals yet, can I? I don't have the research. I can't even afford the research. I have 1 component. Where have they all gone? This is, like, really bad. Morgan, what are you doing? Do I have anyone else that can sell stuff that isn't in a really bad mood? Good man. Actually, no. Oh, I need to load it up. I always forget I need to do this. Items. I'm not doing too much around this time. I usually watch Flint napping videos. I had a dream of being sedated by needles last night, and I felt the needle. It was terrible. I hate feeling sleepy. Have you ever actually been sedated? I've never, like, been sedated before, so I wonder if it, like, feels, like, really weird. No once. Oh. 153. Like, I bet it's, like, a super weird feeling. Like, especially if you, like, try and fight it. I have now technically in the dream. I wonder if, like, it was actually close to how it actually feels or not. Right, how much bandwidth do the ciphers take up? 2. Imagine going around telling people you did all these things, but you were referring to a dream you had. There are probably people who do that. Like, there has to be. Oh, I just came up with a tactic. It will be risky, but if I have Goodman run in... Actually, I'm not sure if the turrets will immediately target her or not. Maybe if I have Horgan do it, but we just might not get it. But if we can land a shot on these Muffalos and they decide to attack and go Manhunter, then they'll attack the Mechanoids first, which means we might be able to rush in and deal some good damage to the towers. And the Mechanoids while they're distracted. Jade. Okay, Erison can't actually make any assault rifles at all until she gets these components. I was sure I came back with like 50 towards the end of the last stream. But I guess not. Raid. And they're dropping him right on top of us, and we have like no weapons. Buck should have a Masterwork shotgun somewhere. I don't know why she doesn't have it equipped. I was meant to have volunteering tomorrow, but I told them 2 days ago I can't since I don't want to spread whatever I have, since my throat is killing. That's fair enough, especially if they don't have many staff anyways. Do you have to, like, phone in sick again on the day, or don't they care as long as you do it, like, somewhat in advance? Sullivan, you make for that. Erison, push up. Why didn't everyone get summoned? Right, grab that. You're decent at shooting. Grab the assault rifle. You're also decent at shooting. Grab that. And then green. For now, come here. We have a rota, usually safe if it's 2 days in advance. There's a lot of people on tomorrow, so I feel less bad. We have a group chat we can notify. Well, that's good at least. With my one, you have, even if you call in like multiple days in advance and they know for a fact that you can't come in for a second day, you still have to call back in. Unless they specifically say you don't have to. Which is kind of annoying, but... Right, I don't want to engage that massive group at once. Where are my ciphers? We're gonna lose some of these workstations, unfortunately. Did I not have a melee colonist as a fighter? I was sure it was Itzberg, but apparently he doesn't have a weapon either now. Organ. They're gonna start pushing up here. Harrison. No wonder. Green. Mechanoids get there. You guys getting cover. We'll send the ciphers in there to kill those guys, and then we'll have Arison. Actually, Arison won't be able to deal with him. That is annoying. I hate making phone calls. Yeah, it gets very painful to do. Like, I feel so scared for some reason as well every time I phone in sick, like I'm gonna get told off for it. That's fine. The Militors did a good job distracting, but they basically run their course now. And Arison's on the other side of the base at the moment. If we have her come in, and Beard run across and stop firefighting, then we can have the ciphers cut across this corridor and deal with this guy. Oh, the Militor actually killed it. Nice job. They did more damage than they should have. Mostly because Arison is pretty immobile at the moment. I feel the same, it's not fun. I guess it's anxiety and the unpredictability of it. Yeah. It might just be me, but like I find the fact that they can actually say no, like the chance, I know like they're probably not going to, but just the like slight chance that they can say no to you when you feel like really sick and like don't want to go in because you know you're just going to suffer, like that's really bad. Like, and it makes me like really angry inside. It's like, if they were ill, they wouldn't come in. It's like, so why can they expect you to? Or Arison, Right.
Piloting ability 135. Sullivan can also pilot, so we'll have her and Goodman go and trade. We looks like we have everything in there. Yeah, they have a lot of control on someone's living. It's good to have a good manager. Yeah. Like, it's not always bad, but it's just like the slight fact that they can say no to you, and like you can be really struggling, and then you have to go to work for like 8 hours or plus and struggle all day. And then if you have another shift the next day, you're probably still going to be ill because you've had to go in. Right, 57 components. We'll accept, and then we will fly down here and trade with these guys as soon as the ship is ready to leave. Apparently they don't have any components. How much can fuel? 90? I haven't traded with these guys before, so they should have stock. Not much, but it's something. And then we have 200 fuel left. We'll have to go home. Another drop pod raid. This one might not be as bad if a lot of them land by the mechanoids. They're not attacking the mechanoids. Okay. Retreat. Harrison, get up here, please. Group 2. I'm gonna have to have Buck, and Kashyyyk take the front. Let's gain cover. What are you doing? Do not go down there. What are they shooting at? We need to make sure everyone's in the base as well. Green. I might have the Cypher cut across and take this guy out just so he doesn't hit Buck unnecessarily. And then we can have Itaberg go out and help quick. Nice. And then take cover. We are gonna lose a lifter, but... Oh, and the tunneler, potentially. We'll have, all the worker mechs converge. Or at least the remaining ones. Oh yeah, we have a badger. Tap water tastes gross. We have filtered water, however, we use non-filtered ice cubes, and when they melt, I can taste the grossness. I don't know if mine's filtered or not, but I don't mind the taste of tap water. Organ? Organ? Where is he? God damn it. Cameron, go and help him. Nice job. Good Memphis shot. Harrison is hit. I'm gonna have her fall back. And Green can fall back as well. I need to draw him into the corridor. His armor's proving a bit too tough to breach with how little fire we're getting onto him. Green, you go there. Kamarov, you go there. Beard, get in there. We'll keep this open though. And then Arison, you fall back, Sullivan behind cover. And we'll bring the tunneler up. That's fine. Very good. Hopefully that's all of the raids for now. Strip his armor, please. Quite a lot of them have armor this time, so I'm gonna strip them. Because I want the plasteel. A second has joined. Looks like chaos near those rooms anyway. It's pretty bad. I had like no time to clean up after the last raid. And I'm worried about this. Okay, the mortar is awake, but it's not firing, which means as long as we don't get close enough to aggro it, we should be fine. We are gonna need to clear a massive area, a loud area though, around it so that people don't accidentally go too close. And then, yeah, we'll lock on it, so on area 1. I actually need them to do work though, no one's doing work. I know it's not Arison's fault, it was my fault, but the fact that she's pregnant right now is causing a lot of issues because she's not getting around to repair the mechanoids. Prioritize the lifter, I need the corpses out of here. You know how my brother has been playing it, and you can buy humans from the black market and make them do wheels and produce electricity, like... I didn't know that was a thing. I have played it previously, but not since, like, the new update released. That's, pretty messed up. I didn't think it was that type of game, honestly, but I guess it is now. Do not do that. Arrest him. Please, anyone that has... Yes. Why can't you arrest? Anywhere, just stop him. He did manage to get a dose of it, I think. Yeah, at least he didn't get addicted. That would have been not good. To be honest, I don't know many games that do that crazy. Yeah. To be fair, this game is pretty bad as well. You can, well, you can technically buy people. You can buy people as slaves, and you can, like, force them to work for you and that. And to stop them escaping, you can, like, give them peg legs and stuff. It does affect their usefulness as workers, but... yeah, at least they won't escape. Oh my god, guys. Also, this needs to be unloaded. 85 components. Hopefully that's enough to get fabrication set up. But I'm having so many raids or threats put on the map that I'm generally worried. I shouldn't find that so funny, XD. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad. Games, bring out the worst in people, I think. Well, no. Actually, no, that's not true. Real life brings out the worst in people. With games, it's more of a roleplay sense. Imagine them trying to cancel Rimworld for causing real life slavery. I'm pretty sure Rimworld was banned in Australia at one point. But real life slavery, that was already a thing. Right, things are progressing slowly, but... I just let them do it, they're not that expensive. We got the component back anyway. Right, Erison... can get another machining table. And then when she's had her kid, she should be back to producing weapons and armor. And then everyone else needs to start working on a living room. Not living room, a dining room. Actually, I might not make this symmetrical because I don't want bugs to be able to spawn. How long do these guys have? 9 days. And they should be back to normal. What color purple is this? I think it's normal. Hang on. I need to plan this out. Poker table. Billiards table. And then probably a TV up here, and then yeah, and then seats along here. This should work. There we go. I applied for a TJ Joan and a pharmacy job, which gives full training. They better respond. On pharmacy jobs pretty sought after because of the higher pay. I don't know what TJ Joan is, though. I haven't heard of that, I don't think. I'm gonna put this thing down now. Because it's gonna blow up on someone otherwise. Right, they said experience isn't needed but preferred, so probably won't get it lower. Also, TJ Jones is what WH Smith used to be. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what it is now. I remember they rebranded, but I didn't know what it was. And yeah, the pharmacy one, if they're saying that there's a decent chance they may turn you down, because they're 100% gonna take people with work experience in that field. Yeah. I guarantee you there's people that are like talking about sniffs and they never ever use like TJ Jones because they just think of it as sniffs. I've been in there loads of times and I didn't even know what you were talking about. cloth. We have barely any cloth. For some reason. Okay. We'll sow potatoes here and then we'll sow some other crops. I'm gonna expand this field a little bit though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was doing medicine production towards the end of last episode. War merchant. That's decent. I think if they have a reinforced barrel, I'm gonna try and buy it because I need mortars. I need to think about. Actually, I might go for mortars before medicine. If we... Where are they? There. Right, this is back up, so we need Erison making assault rifles immediately. And then, Beard, what are you doing? We have 2 Parkers. Right, the quality of these is important. Devil Strand underlays, for our soldiers. So we're gonna have Erison make them. I think we'll hold 3 at any given time. Devil Strand, Erison, and then that is also Erison. Right, Erison does have an absolute ton of crafting work to do. Unfortunately for her. She's not going to be able to do much of it for at least a couple more days. They don't have reinforced barrels. We can sell them a couple of our crappy guns we got from that last raid. Oh, if we do that. Yeah. Yeah. And then we just did that. Uranium. Oh, they went after mining equipment. What do I want to do? I might go 1 plasteel and 2 steel. Because our steel is increasing at a pretty fast rate now. Like, to the point where we can probably keep up. My second game has a succubus boss that fires crosses and purple flames and darkens everything and circles you. When she bleeds, she burns her wound shut or hides in the maze. I'm proud of making a boss. That sounds pretty cool. Is there like are the mechanics like hard to like code in? And is it like a 2D top-down game, or is it like a 3D one? Oh, come on, guys. Crushed? That's not good. They aren't too bad, you just make everything you do be able to be changed in the inspector, so you don't have to keep editing the script. Also, yeah, top-down 2D. What, like pixel art? Or, just normal? Oh no, it'd be kinda like this, wouldn't it? How the characters are in this, but probably in a more detailed. Right, guns and clothes are being worked on. I need to cut down a bunch of trees and then start working on furniture for the living room. It's the best way that mood is going to be increased, and right now we have 3 people that are struggling on the regular. 2 of them are resolvable, we just have to wait like 7 more days until a -20 mood penalty goes. But everyone else does have issues, and I've completely forgot that Horgan needs to be given his role back. And then I also need him to convert people, because that's a -6 as well that could be gotten rid of. Just normals. Unfortunately, I made the sprites a bit big so the walls look small in comparison. The hardest part was making a auto-generated maze with seeds and structures and chocolate. Is it, like, infinitely, like, random generation? Like, as in, like, if someone was to load up the game and then another person was to load up the game, would the maze be different for both of them? Or is it like a set maze? Oh damn, that's really cool. You did a good job with that then. Okay, we need to work on converting beard. Do you have any more other boss ideas? I still need to fill the tower structure's floors with vases and enemies though. At the moment there are zombies, demons, and tons of crafting and planes biome magic staffs. I have tons of boss ideas, but my third game already has eight bosses. It depends how big you want to make the game. I mean, you said 2 was a massive scope, right? You could try and put some of those ideas into that instead of just letting them sit there. Or like put them on paper. Masterwork. Just a chair. Thought it might have been an assault rifle, I got excited for a second. Right, once this room is done, we should be seeing a lot better mood. It just depends on the quality of the recreation tables. Because I don't have a lot of cotton to make those. Speaking of, I should probably get, not cotton, oh yeah, cotton / cloth. Should probably get 2 fields of that growing and a field of hops. The third one has been a lot more fun because it's basically all shapes, so I don't have to draw. The gameplay is super addictive. Oh. It definitely makes production a lot faster if you don't have to draw. Finally. Go get that thing out. Yeah. Do you still enjoy drawing as much as you used to, or not as much? If anything, I need to draw more. Like, I need to, like, really start trying to learn. Nice, we can get a reinforced barrel. We can sell some packaged meals. Buy some components. It depends. Sometimes I get through slumps and I'm focusing on other things. With my games, my art has functions, so it's a lot easier to draw for them. Yeah, it might be one of those things where you just need a goal to draw. I think a lot of people find it easier to get into drawing when they actually have some, like, a project that they're trying to do. rather than just randomly drawing. We'll do that, and then do an airlock here with a butcher. Yeah, and then I'll move the butcher table into here, and then we'll have a freezer in this section. After college, I drew NSFW art for 4 years and made tons of money for a while until it all dried up plainly. Then went into stickers and games instead. It dried up? I thought there was like a really big market for stuff like that. Right, we will put the child on childcare. I'm pretty sure we are storing baby food. Yeah, we are. And is it being cooked? It is. Do we have someone on childcare? Good man. Yeah, I was pretty sure NSFWR like had a like ridiculously big market. Yeah, there was, but people started unsubbing, and my main commissioner kind of went silent. Rip. Still have an audience, but not any monies. If you aren't mostly getting commissioned by one person, then I guess it can be kind of difficult. Is it like tough, like doing commissions and stuff? Because I want to go into that. I'm just scared to start, and I don't think I'm good enough yet either. Right, if I move this in here... Put that there. Depends on how you do it. I usually ask for payment after a sketch, and you send an invoice via PayPal. If people give you crap, I usually just deny service. I've heard that taking 50% upfront is usually a good way to do it, because then you get paid even if they mess you about. Because sometimes they just outright deny paying you after you've done like some work, and then still try and get the work off you, which is ridiculous. Where's the... Oh, there they are. Do you have like a TOS? I've been looking to start working on one just so I have it for when I start. I've yet to have a bad experience, however, some people are awkward. What, as in they just don't respond? Anti-grain warhead. That would be nice to have. I just don't know what the range is like. Um... Should probably get a crib as well, actually. I'll make a couple. Okay, we only got a good quality one. That's fine though. I'll install that in the hospital, and then we'll put another crib in here just in case they have kids. For now though, I want both couples on avoid pregnancy. I used to have a TOS, but no one really looked at it because they keep asking questions that it answered lamely. Also, as in not giving good direction and being vague. Yeah, I think you have to, like, is state, like, in, your advertising, like, right at the top for commissions, like, you have to read the TOS, and if you accept, and, like, you have to make a tick box that they accept, like, so that if they haven't actually read it and tried to do something, you can be like, you need to read it, otherwise this isn't happening. Because if it becomes relevant to them and they need to read it to actually get like a piece of artwork off you, they're probably going to go back and read it if they do want to commission you. Also, as in not giving good direction and being a bit vague. I feel like that could be another thing you put in the TOS and just have it as like, if you want a commission, you need to submit like maybe pictures of a pose you want, or like a sketch or a drawing of said character, even if it's like a really basic one, because it can help a lot, especially with like colors and that. I did like I was trying to make a TOS like 6 months ago, and I did like an absolute ton of research on it, but I just didn't finish doing it. I stopped because I realized that I didn't really feel ready to start commissions. I could probably make some money, but I doubt I'd have many people who want to commission me, which is kind of demoralizing. Right, he's almost got his convertibility back. How is Erison on the weapons? On the second one. I'm gonna have one of the tool cabinets remade, so we get a bit extra speed. We have the steel now. Yeah, some people were good. I remember doing a £180 commission animation, and they were so quiet after, but they seemed happy, and I was like, ah. Also did a 3-page comic for £210. Those are actually really big like commissions. Like that's actually like a really big job. Yeah. My art back then wasn't even as good as it is now. Like that just makes it even better then that people were willing to pay that much. Like damn, that's like 390 to get, but that's a lot of money. Do you still like have open comms and stuff, or did you just give up with it to focus on the game? Um, Also, I need to work on expanding the base some more. I'm not doing the things I need to be doing. Yeah, that quest is over. It's been open for a while, haven't got any in about a year. Are you not, are you just letting it sit there and not actively advertising it? It's fair enough if you want. Commissions, like if you're working on other projects as well, can get overwhelming if you're getting, like, larger ones. Did you delete your message? I didn't even see it. Accidentally deleted it. Also, I don't really advertise it since my art is the ad. Fair enough. Where did you put it on, like Instagram and stuff? Or did you like do multiple platforms? No. Instagram it. See if it'll work. Instagram is pretty good. I've heard Pixiv is good as well, but I don't know if that's like an English thing or if it's more like uh Japan and like China, Korea. Reddit seems very good for advertising as well. Yeah, Reddit is like ridiculously huge. Like people are guaranteed to see it at least somewhat if you put it on Reddit. Right, come on. Harrison. Harrison, and then we need some more worker mechanoids. I'm gonna get another lifter and another clean sweeper, just to stay on top of the cleaning, because whenever we get a raid, things slow down considerably. And it's causing a lot of build up on other jobs that need to be done. Who the hell is this? Harrogate? Well, I just found where Harrogate was. Um... I need him buried as quick as possible. Also, Horgan, before you have a mental break, try and convert Beard again. Oh damn, our rice is actually coming along quite well. I think for now we'll let it continue growing until we get to about 1.6, 1.7k, and then I'll probably switch back to Devil Strand. Because I'm gonna start manufacturing uniforms soon and I'm gonna need it for that. Dusters can go down to the bottom though. And then Harrogate has been reburied, so that's good. Twitter's pretty mid. DeviantArt is where I get most of my views and engagement nowadays. Don't even post often on there. I always forget that DeviantArt is a thing. I do have an account, but I don't think I've ever actually posted. Twitter, I've never used Twitter, and I don't ever want to use it. The amount of, like, bad things I've heard about it is ridiculous. Like, it's bad to the point where it kind of scares me. I love Twitter, it's an amazing place for art. Aren't there, like, loads of people who just try and steal it on Twitter, though? And, like, it's really big for cancelling people. Turn those off, and we'll get some passive coolers in here and see if we can fix the temperature somewhat. Happens all the time, however, if you don't engage, usually you are stress-free. It's kind of suck though, like making a really good piece and then just having someone steal it and pass it off as their own and just not fighting it. Like, the fact that people can, like, do it and get away with it is so sad. I suppose I'm not too protective of my work, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, it's all well and good, like, not worrying about it. Like, I can see why you wouldn't want to, because it just brings them more attention in the end. But it's really annoying, because, like, these people spend thousands of hours perfecting their craft just to have it stolen by someone who probably doesn't even want to try to get good. Like, it just is kind of sickening. I understand why others wouldn't like it, though, yeah. It's definitely a very messed up thing to do. Right, that's nearly finished. Next thing I need to do is the freezer. I kinda want to think about moving the ship, though. If I can have someone do it. I think I'll have Sullivan do it, just because they're always in a really high mood. Launch. And then world. Launch. I'll put it there for now. It's not much of a move, but it gives me room for the freezer. I've seen my art be reposted a few times without credit, even though it sucks. It's validating someone thinks it's worth sharing. That's definitely true as well, but it's like the only good side. This freezer may or may not be too big, but we'll see. Gonna double wall it as well, and then we'll get a defensive bit here, because for some reason raiders really like to attack exposed cooling vents. And then we'll need a empty roof with, yeah, an empty roof. And then 3 coolers. Beard and Blitz are getting into a lot of fights. And I'm pretty sure all of it is because of Ideologen. And then, how long do these guys have on this? 5 hours. They're so close to being back to consistent mood. With the freezer being prepared now, the only other thing I need is a colonist that can do art. I'm thinking of hunting a lot of game though to try and fill this up with meat, and then we can stop using as much vegetables per meal. And we can also cook fine meals, which will also increase colonist mood. Right, that is something I neglected to do. Is the lifter already done? Yeah. That's vegetarian. That's meat and animal products. That needs to be changed to a stockpile zone. I will copy the settings on it though. And they're taking ages. Oh, we're starting to get uniforms. I'm gonna need to assign that soon. Ah, there we go. Paste. Right, power looks fine. Components are starting to get low again. The constructoid has trapped itself. Why is it not letting me put it down? Oh, no wonder the power's doing well. It only drains by like a quarter during the night, thanks to the wind turbines and the geothermal vent. Impressive dining room. I might actually get this removed just so that no one eats in here at all. I'm very sleepy. I may now getting past my bedtimes. Oh, you're heading off. Alright, I'll see you next time I'm live, hopefully. If not, it might be a couple of days. But have a good one. And good luck working on your game. I will hopefully catch the next stream. I'd like to say it will be tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Night. Look, why are you dropping your weapon? And the Horgan also. He's being knocked down somewhere. Where is it? I'm pretty sure he had a better one than that, but I just can't see it. Just when we resolved mood, kinda, somewhat. Okay, how do I want to do this? Probably storage to start. We'll copy this and then delete that. And then we'll get another one in here. Paste. And we'll put this on critical. And then we'll put another one here. And put that on important. It needs to be important, doesn't it? I need to change that other one. Okay, and then I probably want to start by hunting some animals. And building up a stockpile of creatures. I might actually make it so they drop on floor, and then the mill stockpile will be in the freezer for the time being. I'll probably chuck it here. Uninstall that, chuck it there, and then I want a vent here. And then they're not too far away. And we can store them with relative ease. Right, how many hunters do we have? 1. Kamarov has a SMG. I will probably swap that out for an assault rifle. And then we'll have 2 people doing hunting. Right now I don't care what we hunt as long as people are getting experience. And we're bringing in quite a lot of meat. Right, heatwave is over. I'm gonna turn these back on and get rid of those passive coolers. And then I need to start thinking about increasing the size of the crafting room. I might even put some defenses in there as well, because we lost quite a lot of tables last time. We'll try that for now. And we'll double wall that, and then cancel that. And this will be brought down once the other wall is up. Right, Harrison is nearly done. No wonder we're going through so much Devil Strand. People are equipping it. We're gonna have backed up supply then of Devil Strand clothing. Button down shirt and pants need to be removed from that. And we should hopefully have like 6 pairs of each. There'll probably be more shirts than pants though. Yeah, there's like 7 shirts in there, I think. 8. Right, for now we'll put that to there. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3. It's on the 5th one, so that'll go there. I'll change the layout in a minute, actually. I need to get this floored and lit. Pollution problem, sentience catalyst. Ah. We're not really based around any of these at the moment, so I'm probably not going to go for that. Right. Okay, and then we need a fabrication bench. We'll do that there. And then I will need a second one at some point, so I'll put in the plan for it. And then if we temporarily move these, we can move about our production tables. Right, we'll put that there. And then we'll put a couple of walls in, just for some cover. Just in case raiders can get in here. Through drop pod raids. And it means that we can cut them off from a couple of the benches at a time as well. Right, I need to immediately start getting on these components though. Right, advanced components are we can make them. It's just gonna take quite a lot of gold, or it will build up over time, and we don't have much gold at the moment at all. As for components though, I'm gonna try and keep around 50 in storage at all times, I think. It's gonna require someone, like, on it though, but we'll have the bill assigned to everyone, so whoever's free can work on it. Right, and then... Ooh, that doesn't go there. We'll put these in the middle. And hopefully it will mean that they link to everything. It looks like it will. Okay, that's good. Raid. That is a lot of tribals. I'm gonna hope and pray they go for the mechanoids, but they most probably aren't going to. Which means we need as many people as possible to have weapons. Green. Grab an assault rifle. Blitz, grab an assault rifle. Right, they're splitting up. Oh, they'll be going after our things again. Right, how do I want to do this? I guess the only way I can do it is have everyone gather in the center. We're going to be incredibly reliant on the mechanoids this time around, though. Like, there are so many of them. $39. We do have quite a lot of firepower now, but we still need to be somewhat careful. It's looking like they're all melee raiders. So what I'm gonna do is line up the Militors on either side. And we'll have Buck take one side. Eaterbrook isn't as high level, so what we'll do is we'll have a clean sweeper block the door. The other workers will take the other side. And we'll have a tunneler in here to help him, just in case he goes down. Beard can take this side. And then we'll have other people nearby for support. Sullivan should be fine. We'll have these doors get closed though, as everything comes through. Okay, apparently we lost one of the doors. We'll have to see how things go. I don't think they'll go after the child with this many people here. Yep, they went after the drills again. That was costing a decent amount of components. I might need to start walling those off. We're gonna lose a ton of crops, I just realized. It might give us a slightly easier time with taking the raiders out though. Move. We're gonna lose a ton of crops. Damn, they actually gave up pretty fast. We have everyone undrafted. They might be able to get the stuff. And then we'll check these guys. No artists. That's very unfortunate. Right, we need to get these set up again. Then we need a door and compound around it. Hopefully that will stop them getting taken out constantly every raid. That's cost me probably like 20 components now, I think. If they're as expensive as I think. Okay, more like 10, but still. We only lost one clean sweeper. And the ciphers aren't too badly damaged either. They've been really pulling their weight. Investing in those was a very good decision. Oh, how's the hunting going? Slaughter. Wildlife. Not too well, apparently. There hasn't been much, like, normal game on the map for a while, like, there used to be tons of ibexes and deers, but now they're just not here. Meat needs to be stopped. I wish I'd had the freezer set up for when those boomalopes attacked. We would have probably still had meat left over. I'm pretty sure we got like nearly 1.5k units of meat from that, and most of it just rotted. Not the best place for that to spawn. This can be stopped now because we have a lot of rice. I think I'm gonna have Devil Strand get planted in here again once this is done. We got the clean sweeper back. Horgan needs to convert beard. Waste pack infestation. So copy settings, delete. And then we'll set up another growing zone here. And move them down there instead. We'll forbid all of these though, now that they're there. It's a decent few, but not a ton. They'd be very good for filling our meat stores, though. They're like going out and hunting, but not actually finishing the job. I'm gonna change it back to how I was doing it, because I feel like mood is just worse. When it's like this. Actually, hang on. I think I'll do recreation at the end of the day, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't go down while they're asleep. I can test it though by looking at someone. At least once it becomes night. That needs to be closed. This should not be holding tox packs. This should be holding mechanoid corpses. And then I think just to get some more speed around the base, I'm probably gonna make some paths. You will not be doing that. Release. Right, why is everyone in a really bad mood? Constraining clothes, I can't do anything soaking wet, slept in the heat. Slept in the heat. I probably need to get coolers installed in these instead of actual heaters. Well, no, we need the heaters to get it to 21, but we also need the cooler to throw out any excess heat. I'm not sure if one will be enough, but we can at least attempt it. As for the coolers, though, they need to come down to 18. I don't trust the spare. Forget how quickly assault rifles kill things. That did not take as long as I thought it would. Right, we're not doing research. I'm not sure I need a minigun at this point. I'll probably go back to medicine, and then we'll start trying to make a excellent quality or better sniper rifle. This has been cleared, so we can get a Devil Strand planted in there. And then once you've done that, flak gear, and 3 of everything. You know, I might go plasteel flak armor. Or at least full plasteel for the helmet. It'll give additional defense. Right, I need bid off of research. I need him working on components. In fact, I might assign him to that full time. Or at least this is his main job. Why are you still sad? Recreation deprived. That is probably from the other schedule. From where it's being changed, it should resolve itself. Apparently it's a better schedule, but I've been finding that people's moods have been really bad ever since I started using it, so I changed it back. Okay, we're doing pretty decent on everything. I'm gonna sell... Yeah, I'm gonna sell the male lamb. And then... What was I gonna buy? I was gonna buy something, I can't remember what it was now. I was gonna buy the meat. I know it's quite a lot of money, but we need to bring the wealth down. And also... I haven't got a lot of animals on the map at the moment, and I need something better than simple meals that I can feed my colonists. Good, that's working. It's quite a big freezer for 3 coolers, but I think they might be okay. If not, I could put another one in, but we'll see how that does for now. Right, and then I need to keep hunting things that come up on the map. We finally got a lot of animals now. And I think I'm going to expand this to that. How much meat do we have? I'm going to put the baseline at 1,000, and then if I have corpses in storage, I know that I'm guaranteed safe on food. What I'm gonna do now, though, is switch permanently to fine meals if we can keep it up. I'm gonna allow insect meat, though. And this is going to be probably, I'd say maybe 40 meals in storage. We'll probably end up with a few more just because hauling delays sometimes. But if we can manage anywhere near that, we'll have extra in stock just in case there's a solar flare and we can't cook. Right, for the meantime though, what I'm gonna do is grab some of the troops and look to start taking out these muffalos. I might actually have the scythers come up here and assist because I feel like they're gonna attack. I want to get in close though, because I don't want them running through the mechanoids. They're gonna run through the mechanoids. I was hoping they'd all attack. This Blitz guy is causing a lot of issues because of his idealism. Alright, hopefully this should do a lot to fix mood now though. I just need to change these probably to 16. I think 16 is the ideal temperature. I'm not absolutely certain, but we can adjust it if it's not. No wonder that's not working. I built it the wrong way around. This is working though. So we just need to close the doors. Right, and with that down to 16, we should be good. Not yet, I need to add vents to all of the rooms. Not sure why there's a fire here, but we'll have some people go and put it out. I'm gonna have someone hunt this cougar as well. Why have the mechanized been woken up? Clear allowed area, area 1. That has a lot more range than I thought it did. Need to make sure that we aren't anywhere near that. I think I should probably start increasing the size of my mechanoid army as well. I just need more components to come in, because Arison's... not Arison. Beard is alone is not enough to keep up at the moment. Camera is fine. Organ should have his ability. Is Beard converted yet? No. This should be the last one. And then Beard will stop social fighting, unless Blitz tries to convert him. Right, he is finally part of our creed, so now we just need to convert Sullivan. I might wait to do Sullivan, because I think they'll be the slowest. Quest expires. Pollution problem. I decided I wouldn't do that one. Gold. That sorts out our advanced components, but it's right under the mechanoids. How is this? I'm gonna have the armor paused. And I'm gonna get a second fabrication bench. And have Erison work on it. Just to catch up on components. What is happening? Why am I on 1? Someone somewhere is being attacked, but it shows that no one's trying to flee, and I'm not sure if it's a mechanoid or not. That was weird. The mortar's going off on us. I honestly wasn't ready to deal with it this episode. Stream. I think I'm gonna wait till the next stream to deal with it. And end here. So I'll see you either tomorrow or the day after. Yeah, goodbye.